Can we invite Richard Ong to deliver the opening address? Richard, please.
Fabulous morning, guest of honor, Ms. Joan Pereira, Member of Parliament for Tanjung Pagar GRC, Dr. Ernest Cheng, founder of World Speech Day Singapore, organizing committee members, distinguished speakers, and friends. On behalf of the organizing committee of World Speech Day Singapore 2018, we would like to say a big thank you from our heart. Thank you to our guest of honor, Ms. Joan Pereira, our distinguished speakers, friends, and unsung heroes, and organizing committee, and our corporate sponsors, YMCA and Nobel TV, who have shared vision, aspirations, and goals that the whole world can get together as one. One voice, one community, one world for a better world. In the World Speech Day Singapore 2018 this year, our theme is lifelong learning, learning and leadership. We have lined up our speakers who will speak on how our engagement in lifelong learning as educators and learners can bring transformation to the communities. And many passionate speakers who will speak on many different causes they passionately uphold and support. To celebrate International Women's Day, which occurred on 8th of March 2018, we have the Women's Empowerment segment, where women from different vocational services will share their experiences and perspectives on how women can find their true voices and places in the community. We also have the youth speakers showcase from ITE College East, ITE College West, and ITE College Central. And the Rotary Hour, where Rotarians from the Rotary E-Club of 3310, with a mission to transform lives both locally and globally. Leaders are born, so are you. How many of you in the audience agree that leaders are born, so are you? This is not a trick question. Everybody is born. Everyone is born. So we can give ourselves a round of applause. We are all leaders. The question which we should be asking ourselves, will you be making a difference? Will you be an inspiration to your family, friends, community to transform for a better Singapore, for a better world? I strongly believe that leadership is a learnable competence. Learning and leadership is indispensable. How to become a leader? How to learn to grow as a leader? The dynamic challenge of leadership on the 21st century show how we at every level can develop as leaders from inside out by identifying what we are uniquely different and can bring to our organization, team, and community, and as a nation, without even being singled out as leaders. Discover yourself, your inside leadership potential. We all are leaders. Question: would you seek medical treatment from an untrained doctor? Definitely not. Would you allow an untrained accountant to audit your company? Definitely not. Of course, we should not, and we would not. But why is this permitted with leaders? According to Adamant Trust Barometer, an annual study of trust in major institutions and their leaders, the number of countries with trusted institutions has fallen to all-time low among informed public. Globally, people trust their leaders less and less. Why? Is there a leadership crisis? Learning leadership affirms that we all can not just make a difference, but also for unique difference, we want for a better world. It is in fact heartwarming to see exemplary leaders are made, not born. We must learn from ourselves how we to make critical connections, collect and use constructive feedback, and to lead our organization with deliberation and success with wisdom learned and analyzed. Leadership makes a significant difference in levels of engagement and commitment. Remember, engagement and commitment. Developing leadership capabilities is essential. Learning to be a better leader and embracing common leadership practices bring the best in others, not just yourself. Remember, the best in others, not just yourself. We all are definitely exemplary leaders. Let me discuss about 3 myths that inhibit learning to lead and contributed to the misconception about what leadership is and isn't. 1, the talent myth. Talent is well overrated. Talent is not the key that unlocks excellence. It's the heart. Leadership is not a talent we have or we don't. It is not a talent but a learnable set of skills and abilities with a heart. A learnable competency. To be a better leader, we must believe we can be better leaders and we can learn to improve our leadership skills and abilities. We are all unique. You and me, we are all unique. But there are common leadership practices that bring out the best in all of us. 2, the position myth. Leadership is not rank, title, or position in an organization. Look it up in the dictionary. You will find leadership start with a lowercase l. And in the old English version of Webster Dictionary, lead means to go and guide. To go and guide. Leadership means going places and guiding people. Leadership is not about, it's all about actions, not positions. And Yoho, it is about leaders' decisions and action. It is about visions you have for yourself and for others. And what I said, a shared vision. If we want to be an exemplary leader, we must guide, transform, and lead others to become the best selves. And the 3rd myth is the self-reliance myth. Nobody can make anything extraordinary happen alone. No leaders alone can achieve breakthrough inspirations, produce superior quality products, break sales record without trust, teamwork, strengths, and capabilities of every member in your organization. Leadership is a team sport, not a solo performance. Leaders know they can't do it alone. They need support, engagement, commitment of others. Leadership potential and skills are not talents that some have others and others don't have. As leaders and over the years of my own experience, I think this is one leadership practices inventory model that we can consider to adopt by James N. Kozaks and Barry Posner in the book, The Leadership Challenge. I'll attempt to explain the 5 practices and also to use a live experience of recently when I lead my members, Rotary E-Club of 3310, to do a 1,000 cataract eye surgeries. It's amazing. Can you imagine on the day when you arrive in Kathmandu at Hutuda, there are 1,000 people who are physically blind. There are 1,000 caregivers who are sitting there. And from morning from 6 till evening, waiting to be fed. Anxiety. And the day comes when we remove the iPad. You see tears and joys. These are moments of truth. This is what touches your heart. This is what we should be doing. Not just thinking of profit, not just thinking of dollar and cents. Use your heart. Touch your heart for God. Use your hand and touch the man. The 5 practices that all leadership commonly will have practiced. 1 is model the way. Clarify values through your voice and shared values. Set example by aligning actions with shared values. As a member of Rotary E-Club 3310, we usually practice the 4-way test. Is this the truth? Is it beneficial to all that are concerned? Does it build goodwill and friendship? And finally, is it fair to all concerned? And finally, is it beneficial to all? My apologies for that. I should be memorizing all the four-way tests or living principle. So that is something that we must constantly do. That we are not shy to admit that we do forget. Then what can we do? We do affirmations every day, every morning. So from now onwards, I should do this affirmation of the four-way test 3 times a day, 365 days. So basically, you must be committed and passionate about it. 2, inspire a shared vision. When August 2016, I met 2 ladies, one from 2 different organizations, one from Operation Rejoice, one from A New Vision. We talked over at Bak Kut Teh and said, should we do 200 cataract eye surgeries? And I was laughing. The cost of getting volunteers, self-funding across to Kathmandu will cost them a huge money. And is it really profitable? But I do not want to really get them to forget about what it should be, because as a leader, we want to challenge the process, which is the 3rd principle of practice. So I went back to see my mentor, Chartered President Chiu Ban Sing, and say, hey, Ban Sing is sitting over there. Are we going to do 200 eyes? And we have a board meeting. And he said, come on, Richard, you can do much better. You know, if you want to do it something big, audacious goal. Let's set for 1,000 eyes. And there we go, 1,000 eyes. That was probably cost us $150,000. And therefore, we were inspired. And my mentor always tell me, shed your vision. How do you shed your vision? So I start telling myself, on 16th of December, I visualize the end product. I'll be seeing people once the eyes pads are removed. There'll be tears of joy. In fact, I still deeply recall the elderly, a senior citizen who's been blind for 18 years. And when she eye pad was removed, she candidly tell the husband, wow, you look so dirty. And then we have a young boy who was 14 years old, has been blind for a couple of years. And when the iPad was removed, she just teared down and she said, I want to be an IT graduate and I want to change the world. This is what we talk about, not just results or KPI or dollar and cents. We really need to touch our heart. So number 2 is basically good practices is you must be able to inspire a shared vision to make sure that all your members are aligned in expectations. And once you have a shared vision and able to visualize the end product, we should not be stopped by any challenges. 3 is actually challenging process. Search for new opportunities and seize initiative. Experiment taking and mitigating risks and generate small wins and learning from the experience. And 4th, enable to act. Remember, enable others to act. Foster collaboration, building trust, and facilitating relationship. And finally, encourage the heart. Don't look at dollar and cents. I'm reminded to all Singaporeans, you are looking too much at dollar and cents. Just take your hand, touch your heart, go to touch the God, and use your hand and touch the man. And whatever decision you make, it will make a difference. You will be an inspiration to your family, your friends, your community, Singapore, and to the world. In summary, I encourage all us to take up leadership roles, develop our leadership skills, keep on learning, and make a difference, be an inspiration to your family, your friends, your community, to Singapore, and to the world. Thank you very much. Enjoy a wonderful day of listening to all these speakers.